podcast, YouTube channel, For Real Sisters, because it's for real bitches. Anyways, also, I want to give myself a shout out. Happy birthday to me. I'm officially fucking 25. I'm halfway to 50, almost 30. It's grossing me out. Anyways, I'm just kidding. I'm just getting old. I don't like it. Yeah. But yeah, welcome back, guys.
Yeah, I like that. Back. And happy birthday.
Thank you.
I know.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday for that.
Not just
kidding. We've been celebrating all weekend.
Dead ass.
I don't want to celebrate no more ever again.
Ever in your life? Yeah.
Ever. Ever. I feel sick as fuck. Like, really bad. I don't like that.
You just need to have some water.
I have some.
A lot more, though.
It's like all day.
Yeah, I feel so dehydrated and fucking dry as fuck.
Well, you were having some dry as fuck fun yesterday.
Yeah. So. Yesterday was really fun. I really loved yesterday. I loved how
I loved yesterday because you were included, like, you know, because you just turned 21 in December, so she can officially do shit with us. But Friday, that concert though, bitch. If you guys know, Los Dos Carnales, some of y'all probably went there, but we went to go see them.
It was dope as fuck.
And y'all was in VIP, huh?
Yes, we were in VIP, and that was my very first concert ever. It was for my birthday, but in my mom's favorite band. My mom bought me tickets for her favorite band.
We still have hella fun. It was
oh God, we did.
I thought
it was an amazing experience for me just because I don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I was sober. So that was great. But my feet in those fucking heels, I never wear heels. I don't know what I was thinking. Freaking... Yeah. Standing in heels for like 5 hours.
No, bitch.
Oh my God. I feel like my ankle is broken. It hurts so bad.
Damn.
Oh my God.
That's not work tomorrow. But your foot
that's true.
is fucked up right now, huh?
Yeah, but this is the other foot.
Oh shit! You crippled.
I'm fucked. Like, but I get my new work shoes today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go to work. Like the first shift, I probably might go to my second, but not the first.
Oh shit! You work tonight?
You work tonight?
Yeah, bitch. So I'm gonna just say I got an accident for the first shift, but the second shift I'll be.
I got an accident.
I'm good though, sir. I'm good. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, you are.
And
yeah. We'll insert a clip of how Valerie was.
We'll insert a clip about Friday. It was too much fun, honestly, to be sitting there like recording so much, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bitch.
Except me when I was at the concert, I was like, "See me!" Yes. Oh my God, I was so excited. I don't even know. I always thought like if I see somebody famous, I'm not gonna give a fuck because you're just as human as me.
She was like,
bitch, on God, I was hella yelling. That was the mando. Oh my God.
Bitch, she's so wild.
And then Mimi stood here all weekend. Sorry, Mimi.
Well, she's fucking underage.
I know
that's true. Yeah,
I had my own separate fun. So.
Okay. Well, you made the best of it, right?
You can say that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
All right. Well. Yeah, happy birthday. And it's also, when we upload this video, it's International Women's Day.
On Tuesday?
Nice. Yeah, on Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, I'm a man, so.
He's a man. Everybody was like,
I was born a man.
Pretty. I fucking knew it.
I knew it, yes. Legally born man.
That's fucking funny.
I'm fucking plain.
I have a vagina.
I have 2 kids.
Yeah, but you could have adopted.
Because they don't look like
no, they don't look like the ears. They're bad as you.
But that makes sense. They got my attitude, my crybaby-ness, and my ears.
And your crooked pinky toe.
I'm just
kidding. It's not crooked, pero you guys have a certain
like
foot.
A curve.
They have that.
What do you got? Let me see. Show the camera. Show them your toes, bitch. Show them your perfect toes.
So we got some leftover juice from last night in here, I swear.
Oh, bitch, my gosh. She's like, I woke up, I swear it was still hot. I was like, I think that was alcohol, bitch, because I feel the same way.
But I feel like I had quite a bit of stuff. So.
If you see my snaps, I know how to handle my drugs. I was like, okay.
So, yeah, you were the confidence last night.
Bitch, oh, God.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I was like, this is what I'm talking about. She didn't come out here without her boyfriend.
No.
Yeah, you're like, oh, no, I know me. She was all around.
Oh,
my
I'm
God.
so cold.
Bitch, I wasn't even like crazy though. I
And
wanted
now
to
you
keep to
wasn't
us.
crazy. You was
like
no,
to keep to us.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely, you weren't. Which I'm thankful for because I was kind of concerned. Like, I was more concerned that you weren't gonna have fun.
Yeah,
So
mine.
that
Me too. Me too.
I felt like that too because of all the times that we do be going on her. I'd be like, bitch, are you kidding me?
Mhm.
You know, but like,
Cause you always be like, I'm a boring bitch. But like,
well, but honestly, I'm not trying to talk shit or whatever. But I
But
just
I
be
am
like,
a boring
it's
bitch.
she's like
I
that when you're with your boyfriend, which is all the time. You
I
know,
know,
like that
but-
you don't really do anything with us. So like, this was so fun.
oh, here we
Don't
go.
roll your fucking
Here we
eyes.
go, here we
Don't
go.
roll your fucking eyes.
It's gonna be a great time.
It's my birthday.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
It's my birthday.
But yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
Oh, my body.
Before we officially get started on the topic today, which is Mimi's going to introduce us to in just a second, I wanted to freaking ask if you guys heard about one. I have like two things. So one, Mimi, did you hear about the soccer game that went bad
Where?
in Mexico?
What happened?
So I guess like Querétaro and Atlas were playing, and they're like rival teams or whatever. Y fue fucking like I think Atlas was winning for like 1-0 or some shit, and then like the fucking ¿cómo se dice? The fans,
Mm-hmm.
they lost their shit. And like people started beating up on each other. There's people who are like in critical condition. They're saying that some people are like dead.
Well, they're
they were,
like bleachers and shit. Like,
bitch, it was like you see, cause like the barrels, like those fucking metal barrels, like the ones that we have to burn the wood and shit. They're like fucking throwing them at each other. There's like kids and shit, parents. Like it's scary. Like
over
you
a
see,
soccer game.
yeah, bitch.
But I
it's
feel
so
like it
sad.
also. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Go
ahead.
I'm so sorry. I'm like,
Can you stop? Just go.
Go, just go.
okay. But I feel like it has to deal with like what's going around the world, and they just see how it's like falling apart, and they see how it's crumbling. That it's like actually getting to them,
I could see
and
that.
so they all have. And besides
I can
that,
see
whatever they're
Mexico.
dealing with, they can already probably have like so much anger within inside them that it just adds more pressure, and they just release
They're,
it
like,
over the
unleashed.
littlest things.
I know,
you know?
but that's no excuse. That's shit's scary.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not from Mexico. I've only been there, once or twice. I don't know. But I went to two different parts one time. Anyways, like, it's scary to me. It's not like out here. It's really not. And a lot of people say you gotta find the beautiful places. You gotta find the beautiful places, like out there in Mexico. And like then there's parts where it's not so much wealthy. It's not so much as beautiful. Like, and those are like, I think those parts are scary.
Bitch, no, man. I feel like even here in Portland, bitch, there's some spots where I'm like, bitch, I'm not walking down there. You know what I mean? Like,
Because you already know.
yeah.
I feel like you can't compare Mexico
Well,
up here.
yeah, and that makes sense too because you're from here, so you're used to over here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, going with the, I did not hear about that soccer game, but I remember like a couple years back. Did y'all ever hear? I think this game got taken place in Brazil, and I think the referee stabbed one of the soccer players,
What the fuck?
and the family of the soccer player, they came down, killed the referee, pero they decapitated him and put his head in the middle of the fucking field.
Yeah.
They said it was so bloody,
Yeah.
and all the fans were freaking out
Wait,
and
that
stuff.
was true.
I believe so. It was a big thing.
What the fuck?
There's the whole ass thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of fucked up to like.
It
find
scarred me, bitch. Unless it was like a fucking fairy
was
tale. But
weird.
I remember that shit when I was little, and I said, "Oh,
Why,
you trying to
watched
find
it?
the videos on it on YouTube?" And I'm
No.
fucking fired.
No, we did watch it. We all did. I do remember that because you brought that shit up.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I didn't watch it.
Like all right there and then. Like I
Yeah,
I
bitch.
think I've heard of like one of y'all talk about it.
So we.
But like like right there in like the game.
Yeah,
Yes,
right there in the
live.
game. Yeah.
Where was the motherfucking security? They don't got that out there?
Yeah, no,
Oh
bitch,
my
I'm-
god. And nobody was trying to get in that shit.
No,
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
They
it's like
was
when
like,
you do that type of shit, right? Security, and that's a fucked up thing. It's kind of like when you get into that mentality, it's like prison. Where do you go for? You go over the fucking guards, right? Because you got to take them out so you can do what the fuck you got to do.
That's true.
Right? So it's like, if anything, at that point in a
she's
riot
been
like
to
that, shut the fuck. No, your father. But
That's your daddy.
but it's like in a situation like that, the most you got to target the security.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, because they're the ones that are like, they're
So security said, fuck that.
exactly. I'm out.
Damn, I honestly didn't think of that. This bitch crazy.
But it's like fucked up how like you have to. I just thought it was like really fucked up because you see, and shout out to Flaquita because you posted on your Snap, and that's why I asked you like what the fuck happened. So it was just like really, really. You see the picture that's posted like on Twitter is like of this mom and this dad holding their son, and the fear in their fucking eyes running across that field to get to like a safe place. It's like. It's so heartbreaking.
Was it like a big ass game?
Yes, bitch. It's like a whole ass like thing, like and like a whole fucking riot broke out in the like the soccer field, and like you see families like with little kids and shit like just running all over the fucking place.
And that's how beer and like alcohol when people get mad in those fucking shits. Like for the Niner game, was it the Rams versus the Niners, right? They played correct, I think, together. Yeah, they did, and the Rams won, right? Like the comments and like just seeing like clips of people like about to get into fights. I was like, that's disgusting.
Over a game.
But I feel like that's just like, I don't know.
It's gross.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's like, what the hell? You ain't even playing.
I know.
It's like you got a beer belly.
You didn't lose. But you know what?
No,
motherfuckers, I was about to say they be betting. People do be betting, bitch. So it's like, I lost $3,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kill him.
Oh my god.
No, it's fucked up. That's that mentality. Yeah.
Because they be, dead ass like, I was gonna win.
I was supposed to win.
Talking all big.
I'm really cool.
Sore losers. So
they paying them with gunshots. They not paying them $3,000.
What do I look like?
Sore losers that need to be.
I'm so cool.
Like shit. Like shit. The other thing was about Cain Velazquez, that UFC champ, the one he's being charged with attempted murder.
Oh, I read that.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Did you read that? No. So he's being charged with attempted murder because he went after the guy who molested a little girl in his family, and so he went after him like gun charges and like all kinds of shit. And I just think it's fucked up. Like, and I mean, I read an article on like they interviewed a police officer or detective or algo where it's like he made the choice to like take matters into his own hands, and like that's the fucked up part. Like they could see why, but he still shouldn't have done it. And I'm just saying, free Cain.
No, I'm gonna say that shit too.
Yeah.
I really don't think that he should be.
No.
As long as it was really what it is that he said he did it for, then not free him at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I mean, it's like at the end of the day, like you still take a life, but after what that person did to that little girl, like
who gives
you
a
deserve
fuck?
like to die, But at the same time, murder in the law.
You just don't fuck with kids.
Period.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't fuck with anybody like that. Like
True.
In Mexico, in some cities their laws are it's an eye for an eye. You do something, the family gets to do it back to you.
Yeah.
And I saw a video.
That's why I say it's scary. Bitch.
I'm sorry. I like that law.
I like that law too.
Oh,
you do something,
like,
bitch.
we can't, like if it were like us, and we would be like, oh yeah, free Cain, like yada yada yada. But it's like if it was for an eye for an eye, then by all means, do what you got to do.
But you got to look at like the bigger. You got to look at the reasoning though too. In certain situations, it's like
they really be having laws out here for like. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's fucked up. So he took matters into his own hands because like our system,
they're not doing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna pay this motherfucker. Right? Is not gonna pay fairly for what he did to that child, because you never know, right? Like the extent, the trauma that's gonna happen, and he's not gonna. So that's why. And I mean, obviously, Kay knows that shit. So just like we all fucking know that shit, and he took fucking matters into his own hands because like he felt like he had to do what he had to do, but
justice wasn't served.
Exactly, and I mean, even it wouldn't be. And it's not. Like, people like that should be put away for fucking life.
Me as a mother,
the same happened to
I would have been the one in jail.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and bash the mom as to why, what the fuck? But, I don't know.
I just think it's fucked up. And so, I mean, I'm going to keep up with it because I want to see, like, what the fuck is going to go on. But he has all kinds of charges because the vato that did this shit, like...
was he killed?
No, he was like shot, like he shot up, but he was with somebody else in the car.
Oh, okay.
So, so it was like, obviously he went with the purpose, and like, there was somebody else in there. So they're also charging with like endangering the public because somebody else was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also another charge. Like, he had other gun charges for having the gun. Then he had some charges for like shooting at a fucking motor vehicle kind of thing, whatever. And
they literally have a charge for everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm like.
And because you smiled when you didn't.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know. But I'm gonna keep up with this, so then we,
and then
keep me in the loop.
Exactly. All right, Mimi.
Sorry, go.
Reel us in. What are we talking about today?
Let me gather up my 2 brain cells.
My
Okay.
One
So
and
for
2.
today's podcast, we're gonna talk about something a little spicy. You already know. We're gonna talk about some relationship tips, what's healthy, what's not healthy in a relationship. We're gonna talk about
Do's
our
and
red
don'ts.
flags, our icks, and do we have like types? That's pretty much it. What we're gonna get.
What's going to get cracking in
Okay.
here.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Cracking, lacking.
All right, so let's start off with the horror of the family.
I'm like, Isamar?
What the fuck?
I'm
I'm looking at all you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I think the least horror here is Sobe.
Thank you. That means so much.
But I'm not like saying I'm a whore.
I don't. Okay.
She's just
Well, I feel like Mimi's todavía she's too young to count in that.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I'm just Mimi.
You don't think so? Okay.
All right.
Keep it going.
Let's go.
Let's get this
Okay.
shit.
So,
What questions you got for us?
She's like, oh.
what are your guys' icks? If y'all know.
Let me fucking start.
Like,
in a relationship with your boyfriend, like that, or with whoever your partner is. Like,
It can be like in a relationship. Well, first let's start off in a relationship. Like, what are your guys' icks? That just make you kind of like
somebody that's
I just make you kind of like
somebody that
ugh.
yes, that, and they don't like clean up after themselves.
Okay,
Okay.
That fucking pisses me off. I don't like dirty people.
Okay, a ver.
Valerie.
Oh, me? Yeah. I would have to say that, or somebody who's like laziness. I don't like that shit.
We could never be together.
I know, but like, don't say that. I'm pretty lazy, but
I'm not gonna date either of you bitches. So like, no.
but you're just saying like, don't lazy people don't do the vibe. I mean, not so much lazy. Some people just don't have the same interests as their partner.
That's true.
Yeah.
What are my ex?
It can be like something that they do or things that they say that just.
So we got plenty of those. Okay. No.
Habits.
This is one thing. I'm not trying to put this shit out on blast.
Okay,
but this goes with anybody too.
Okay,
Even Brielle. Even Brielle.
Why you gotta bring my baby into
Hold
this
up,
shit?
because
she don't want to. She don't want to make Irving feel type of way.
No, I don't like when I don't know. I just don't like when people fart too close to me. I don't know how to say that.
So
like,
if you were in bed and somebody turned and it was like, poof, like you'd get pissed?
Yeah.
Bitch, knowing Sobe, she probably, yes.
No, because I believe this. I mean, I don't know about all females, but I feel like female farts are so different from guy farts.
Look, let me tell you something. Yeah, okay, maybe just because, like, me being in a relationship, like,
because you wash your ass.
not just that.
God.
Like, I see what I put in my system and what they put in their system.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
bro, but no, bitch,
why
like,
you
we be
do
eating
that?
the same thing. Why the fuck yours smell like that? Like, why? That should be
no,
getting
you
mad.
don't know when you be in the same thing, bitch. You live here, he live there, he go to work, he has breaks. You don't fucking know what
Just
he eating at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know, bitch.
Nah, bitch. I think I do know for the most part.
Right.
But like, no,
so
I'm
toxic.
just like,
She got that fine
location.
yeah, I know what goes inside of him. No.
What are you doing at fucking
Only
McDonald's and
me.
you didn't bring me anything?
Jesus.
Nah, that's that shit that low key like sometimes.
A
I'm always
fucking
like,
fart?
Yeah.
because
Because
this
bitch
one
hasn't lived with
time,
her man yet, so that's,
no, yeah,
that's going to be her only problem.
no, dude. I remember this one time. Okay, this person, I'm not gonna say their name. Literally got out the car, farted, and closed the fucking door, bitch. I was like, you did not fucking do that. I was so fucking
Why didn't you
mad.
hop out the other side? She said,
I did.
I was like,
Oh my
she's
God.
like, I'm stuck.
Yeah, I know.
So that's my ick. That's a big one.
Oh, shit. That's a big one for her. Okay.
That's alright.
I just feel like people need to clean up after themselves. That's my problem. Like, you know, like if there's a 50-50, like not so much 50-50 all the time, but you know, when you know, your partner is doing the working or the other one's doing like the cleaning and shit, like I just feel like you guys gonna accommodate to one another, help each other out a little bit.
At least like pick up
But that's
after
the-
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but that's
especially when you got
woman's
kids.
job to just pick up.
You from Mexico or what? But don't ever.
Don't
Don't ever. So, but you know damn well you don't even like to do anything for your boyfriend.
I mean, if I could buy it, mejor.
Pre-made.
That's why I try to bust my ass.
She likes like those frozen foods.
Yep, that's me. Nah, bitch,
Put in the
shut fuck
microwave.
up.
Microwave. I was
Bitch,
gonna say that.
yeah.
A microwave.
My go-to food is like off topic. But
Yo!
I always need to have beans.
Real
with the
quick.
chile serrano.
Off topic, just because of food. You know, like the other day, I had got here from. I don't know if it was from work or not, but I wanted to eat a cup of noodles, like my mom said, an instant food, an instant sopa or whatever, my prepackaged, whatever it was she called it. She was like, go potato. She's like, go eat that instant food. And I was like, Mom,
Giving you shade.
don't ever act like you ain't fed us no damn top ramen.
Or McDonald's.
Well, that's like
She was like, no chingues though, but like not all the time. I was like, listen, wouldn't you see me feed potato fucking instant food all the time? I was like, wow, Mom, the book.
Sips.
I hella ate dry
Doesn't
top ramen all the time. Because my mom didn't feed me. I'm just kidding, Mom.
Pobrecita.
I'm so poor.
I'm so poor.
Okay, then we'll go with the next relationship
Sorry.
shit.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say my ex real quick.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
shit,
say
we
your
no,
ex.
you're good. You're good.
I thought we already passed her. I'm so
No, I
Isamar
just
went
asked the
first.
question.
I went
There you go.
first.
Yeah, give us your ex.
When they're not willing, like their communication skills are like garbage. Like you're
I'm like,
I was like,
Valerie,
why did she
I don't
have
want to
that
say
good-
her name.
Why'd she have a good ick?
I know.
So be over here, a fart.
Mimi's actually talking about
Just
something.
like
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah.
But I was about to say fuck yeah, because like right now, me and Alex, whatever, we working on that communicating shit, and it feel like it does a lot better when you let somebody know just straight the fuck up.
When you let somebody talk, because like it's not just you arguing.
yeah, you're not arguing with yourself. I feel like
when you
but
actually
when-
hear them out. Sorry, go ahead.
no, yeah, you're good. You're good. But it's like when you're trying to understand like their side and you're willing to understand them, see where they're coming from, and not just trying to like prove your point.
Yeah.
Try to just
Like
overlap
gaslight them.
them. You
My
know?
my
Gaslight,
thing
yeah.
though was like, I don't always think the same like with the partners in my past or whatever the fuck, like my relationships. Like I don't always think like them, and I cannot make myself or force myself to understand what they understand. That's just how I work.
You just have to see where they're coming from.
I don't know how to though. Like,
That's
like
no.
I don't want
to
to be
see where they're
rude.
coming from is just like, okay, I understand how you feel, and you're trying to validate on how they're feeling, so you don't look like the douche. Does that make sense?
Because bitch, you want to be.
It makes sense, but doesn't matter. Like if
Because
I care,
you want
if I look like the douche or
it's
not.
the same thing that they're trying to do with you. It's like,
Exactly.
okay, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not gonna do those certain things anymore, or I'm going to try. It's just like talking things out.
Yeah, because
don't argue.
if
just
you
talk
want
them
someone
out.
to be, if you want someone to understand you,
You need to
know.
understand them, but that's why I'm
Exactly.
like. But I always like feel like I get like told that I'm not. Like if I'm not they're that what they're saying. If I can understand that they're not gonna understand me or they don't care to. You know what I mean? So then I'm just like, fuck you in your opinion.
In her mind, it's like, I gotta put me first.
Yeah.
with everything.
Everything.
Okay, depends.
All right, what's the next one?
Okay, what are your red flags when it comes to like either going on a date or
Low
when you
credit
go-
score.
Low
Lock
credit
it in.
score. Or like
Go.
Wait,
It's my final answer.
because my shit.
okay, what are your guys' red flags? Either when it's like going on a date, you're meeting someone new.
Our
or
red flags,
in,
like or theirs, like
I don't
or
know.
what we think in a relationship.
you can do both. So just like say like a couple about yourself and then say.
Okay, this is gonna be hard.
With
Let me
the
think
other
because
person.
I'm really great. I got a lot of green flags. So go
You
ahead.
got a lot of green flags, bitch.
So red flags
Red flags.
Like within ourselves.
Either
Yeah.
myself
within yourself
or what
and
I
the
like.
other
What
person. Like what makes you be like, ooh, I'm gonna back up real quick.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
I don't have a choice.
No,
It's
that low credit score. That one was real.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
red
on
flag.
their, on their,
Like,
on
like,
them.
You see
Yeah,
things that
on
are like
them.
toxic.
Okay, because Valerie got good credit.
toxic.
I'll put her credit in the in the link in the bio.
In the description box
There you
below.
go.
Yeah.
What's your credit scores actually?
Shut the fuck up.
I know you don't call it because you haven't started it, but for real,
Yeah.
who must say them?
Okay, you go first.
Are we gonna be
Nah,
real
fuck you
for you?
because these bitches got some good credit. I'm working on mine. So don't fucking judge me.
We ain't judging. We just wanted to know.
540.
Oh, really? That was not bad. Make a jump.
It went up 2 points the other day.
Period.
Hey.
Period.
Did you pay something off?
Don't worry about
I'll
mine.
snap for you, so
Don't worry about it,
Thanks, bitch.
sweetheart.
Yeah, because I can't fucking snap. Shut the fuck up.
Just do it.
No, bitch. I thought my credit score was like 680.
Yeah, I heard you the other day.
Okay, but I'm gonna let you fucking know right now.
Again? You want to just throw it in my face?
For the viewers.
The
I thought my shit was like fucking 680, you guys. But they said me fucked up. It's at a 740.
Damn, this bitch got a whole 200 points more than me. So fuck.
Sorry.
A ver, Valeria, what are you?
What's your credit score?
Besides,
Oh. Nah, you better got a good credit. You want to come talk to this bitch.
no, a ver, Zoida, what are your red flags and what are red flags that you see like in someone and it just makes you like,
I don't know. I mean, like, okay, when it came to like dating or what turns me off,
Well,
like,
she's looking for a red flag, not your what makes you horny and doesn't.
what?
She's asking about a red flag. Not your turn-ons and turn-offs.
Well, no, like a red flag when I see in somebody.
I need chocolate.
When they're only talking about themselves, like every
yeah.
situation they make it about them, and I'm like, bro, I'm crying. Like,
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. I fucking hate that shit.
that's so sad.
He's like, hold on, I'm getting there too. And I'm like,
yeah. And then like, a red flag about me, I'm toxic. Like if we ever get in a relationship, I'm a little toxic. I am just a little bit. I'm just a little bit. Like if you fuck me over, then I know I'm not abusive. I restrain myself.
That's why I feel like I've come a really long way.
Like fucking Duno. Like that 187.
She puts on her mouth guard.
Homegirl's
She
abusive.
like,
Oh my god.
And that's how
I'm
the
ready.
fuck I used to be.
Bitch with a mouth guard.
I had what? A mouth guard?
There's now he's bitch abusive. I don't know. I was fucking gross. I felt like I was gross growing up. Like my way of being with my relationship. Like, shut the fuck up.
that's not funny.
No, I don't know what.
For the camera, for the viewers.
That shit ain't right.
No. But half the people watching this shit have been through some shit like that too.
Yeah, that's
though.
why.
You know what I mean? And since, like I said, I've come a long fucking way because I ended up getting, shut the fuck back. I mean, I was, we was scrapping whatever for a while, but I didn't like that. It got really, I had kids. It gets out of hand. It's not
right.
healthy.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
Well,
not.
yeah. So going on with that, in your mind, from seeing outside the relationship, por ejemplo, like Valeria, when you were in that relationship, your old past relationship, you knew what was healthy and you knew what wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
What were those healthy and non-healthy things, if you mind telling us?
Well, oh god.
Or just in general, a relationship.
Yeah, I think in general. Well, I mean, we have a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that a lot of people really try to make it work for the family, and I think that at that point, like once you feel that you're doing it for your family because that's like what you want, right? And we broke up. We were raised in a broken home, but my mom held us down. It was still like I wanted to have that family, but I had entirely lost myself in that relationship, and so had he. So it was like it's really unhealthy to continue trying to push something that you know is like not, you know? And so it really just, it comes down about having to put yourself first. And I think that's the healthy part when you finally realize that like, oh, I have to put myself first. That's the only way that you're truly going to be happy.
Yup.
Yeah.
I think that's when, that's a healthy choice. But like unhealthy is to continue to push at something that has been an endless cycle of like the same repetitive shit.
And it's just like, did it feel like you were just kind of pulling like a dead person?
Yeah, dead weight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dead weight.
Yeah, because it was like at the end of like of your mourning and the grieving of like losing that relationship, motherfuckers start to feel a little bit lighter, you know. So it's just like it's yeah. That's what I think. It's just like I think really putting yourself first. I think a lot of, especially in younger relationships, mucha gente like se pierde en eso. Right, because you're so about pleasing your partner and wanting to like, oh my god, be like fucking perfect for them. Pero it's
turn yourself into somebody.
Yeah,
different.
you turn. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you lose a sense of like who you are. You lose yourself entirely. You know, trying to make that shit work. And I think that's super super unhealthy. So I definitely feel like in a well balanced relationship, you should be able to be individuals. You know, and then like,
but still able just to have like that.
Like that bond, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's good.
that's my take.
Yeah, I feel like I just started to be like that. Like, you know, start caring about myself. And I was told I was selfish. Which I was like, that's perfectly fucking okay because I ain't never been selfish. You know what I mean? Like, I've never, and I love it. I love it.
Good.
It feels
really
good.
good.
It does feel good, bitch.
I mean, and it's like, I'm not even just technically really just thinking about myself completely. I got 2 kids, whatever. Or not whatever, but, you know, I got 2 kids. But, like, you know, I'm thinking about them. But, like, if I'm not taking care of myself, then I can't take care of my kids. So I just feel great with being a little bit, like, I feel more mentally better.
Good. Good.
That's really good. Because you just gotta self-improve yourself. Self-love. Self-love is the best love.
Love yourself.
Yeah, you can, like, I don't know.
For
I feel
real.
like you gotta love yourself.
For real.
before you can.
Yeah, like, it doesn't hurt me no more when I want to buy myself expensive things.
Why did I used to feel like that? I used to feel like that, like, it's not even so much expensive. To me, expensive is a $20 fucking shirt. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so,
that, no, yeah.
like, I've always felt bad. Like, I felt like I couldn't eat out food if it wasn't with my partner. I felt like I couldn't go and buy myself something if it wasn't for both me and my partner.
Oh, really?
But now I'm just like, my kids, you know, my kids, and then me. And then, you know, the surprises on the birthdays and shit.
So sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. That was like a really good one. The one you pointed out.
Took all the juice.
Yeah, you took all the juice, man.
Get the fuck. I am older than you guys, so you know.
Okay, she's gonna be like, I've been your age, and then me,
Exactly.
I've been your
I've done
age.
that. I've done that shit.
But I feel like with this question, I feel like that's why I asked her 1st because I just feel like I don't know. I knew you were gonna answer it like perfectly.
Oh shit! Thanks.
Yeah, she, like,
Wow. Okay, so ask one.
Mr.
Ask one for
Miyagi
me.
over here.
Ask one for Isamar.
One that I'm gonna answer great.
I didn't make it specifically like for her.
I know,
It's like
I know.
because I all knew that you guys were all gonna put a piece in together and just kind of make the whole thing come together.
No, but you really I feel like you nailed it. Basically, like that.
You nailed that shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I was thinking of mine. I was like,
Somebody give her.
communication, yeah.
Somebody give her nominee.
I agree.
I
Grammy?
agree with
That.
Somebody give me a fucking Grammy. Por favor.
I was like, somebody give her nominee, whatever you call it.
Nominate me.
Oh, that.
Ay, pendeja. Quietly. ¿Cómo está, güey?
Oh my god.
Okay, that bitch
Shut
is
up.
retarded. Oh, no, she's not. What's next?
What's next?
Who's next?
Okay.
Bitch,
What is
who's
a good
next?
go?
You're ugly.
What age do you guys think it's a good time to get married?
Never.
Yeah. Never.
Okay.
Look, honestly, I feel like
Closer to 30.
I don't really think it matters your age. I think it matters personally to me, on how long and well you've known a person. Because I feel like you really need to fucking get to know somebody. You need to experience the whole fucking living situation, in my eyes, before you even go and fucking get married. Because you have no idea what the person is like in their own home. And then you in your home, they don't know what the fuck you're like. And when you guys get together, it's like a whole... It's like getting to know them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
And-
is... Oh,
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, too, like, when people be like, oh, my... Like, I've told my dude, I'm not going to be the same person I am, like, 10 years from now. Like, and that's the thing about people change and people grow. And sometimes, like, even if you are married, you got to remember that. you know, and that's something because love, they always say if you love somebody, you're going to suffer, right? I mean, that doesn't matter if they're like, no, I mean, that I don't necessarily imply like cheating wise, but like, that's something you really have to understand because like, we change, you know, and then people be like, oh, like, they just look at it bad.
No, I get exactly what you mean because that's what my baby daddy just told me. He was like, "You've changed a lot in these past, like, you know, couple months or whatever." But I'm just like, I feel like it's kind of not for. It's for the better, you know, within myself. I'm not trying to be. Okay.
But with that, with that, like just having just like an outside view of everything, a lot of people in relationships tend to be like, like growing separately, like that's cool. But I feel like when it comes into like wanting to spend the rest of your life with that somebody, like you guys really need to grow together. You know?
I used to hella feel like that when I was younger. Like, I'm gonna find somebody who's gonna spend the rest of my fucking life with him. And then like now that I'm older, I'm just like, fuck, like, you get to know people more, you get to know yourself more, like, shit really does fucking change, the way that you see shit, you know, like, it's just, I don't know, I'm still young as fuck, and like you said, I'm not gonna be who I am right now 2 days from now, you know what I mean, like.
But I feel like when you're in a relationship, I see, like, moving forward, ¿verdad? I don't feel like you should be married unless you are willing to accept change.
Yeah.
Right?
There you
so
go.
if you're not willing to accept change, there is no way in hell that your marriage is going to work. Right? You have to know that people evolve, things happen. And especially, I think, especially in like now generations, they don't accept change. Right? Yeah. They don't like change. It's not comfortable because it's like new, it's scary, you don't know what the fuck is there. And that's the same, right? So that's like the healthy, unhealthy thing of a relationship, right? Health changes from one day to another, right? So you have to be able to accept los cambios que vienen that are, you know, potentially can come, you know, con being married. And if you're not mature enough to accept that, then marriage is not for you. Yeah. Because when you sit there and I think, like, everybody here is just like, everybody loves the concept of love, right? Yeah. So it's good to feel beautiful. It's good to feel magical in the beginning, the puppy stage of like, or you know,
to me it has to be like that the whole damn time.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not. So it's not always gonna be like that. And so you have to be willing to accept that. Yeah. Which, obviously, yeah, you know, I was like, you're not willing to, but that I feel like that's when you know that you're ready to get married. It's like, you know what you're getting into potentially when it comes to and that's why all stages of life, you know.
Even when times be hard, like how is that person gonna react, or how is that person gonna hold you down? How are you gonna hold them down?
Exactly, you know? And that's when you find out too, like the selflessness and selfish, right, of the person. Because if you're so used to being dependent on your partner, and when they're down, can you hold it down? Right? Yeah. So when they're going through this shit, or they lost their fucking job, or they broke their fucking leg and now they're out of work, or like something like that, health wise, can you hold, like, how much do you truly love this person? How selfless or how selfish are you? Like, that's what it really comes, like, that's a huge part of it. Yeah. And I feel like that if you cannot accept those things, you should not be getting married, in my eyes.
Don't even be in a fucking relationship
that too.
At that point. Like, the fuck? Bitch, I feel like you need that in general to be in a happy, healthy relationship. Like, marriage just adds the tie, just as, you know, you gotta do your taxes together, and everything is filed, like, together, and you use a different fucking last name. Like, other than that, I just feel like it's a relationship, because if you know, in order to get married, you gotta start a fucking relationship, so that's where it starts, so... I'm just like, you need that in order to just be in a relationship. Yeah.
I couldn't get married right now, though. I mean, no disrespect to everybody who getting married. Like, right now, when I went to school with, like, I'm just like, damn. Y'all sure about this? Like,
so... Yeah, because I know a couple people that's already gotten divorced.
You said who?
I know a couple people that's already gotten married and have gotten divorced.
Yeah. Damn. Within, like, a year. That's what, because it's fun, right? You get to, like, we're with the person for a year, y'all partying, it's fun, everything's great. You know, every part of the relationship was wonderful, beautiful, and then you're like, oh fuck, now we gotta pay bills together, now we're responsible for shit together, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you people, unless you're willing to give yourself wholeheartedly, right, don't fucking do it. It's not gonna end up.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's why I came back here, because I don't want to feel like keep getting told like that I'm not meeting
the standards.
And it's like that's why I'm like, okay, let me just figure myself out, because I can't go and give, so I can't, if I can't give it to you, then what the fuck, like, you're giving me something I can't give you. And I don't want it to be thrown in my face. I don't need it to be thrown in my face. I'd rather just, figure my own shit out, and then we'll see if it goes from where it goes from there.
And since we're talking about relationships and shit, but like also cheating, especially like when you're married to if your partner were to fuck up, you can't automatically just leave them like that, because you're married, right? And there's paperwork and all that shit. But it's like, my thing is, you also, when you're marrying someone, you have to understand that it's one person now. It's not multiple people, unless you guys talk about that in your marriage and y'all cool with it. But like, it's strictly dickly only one dick or vagina or whatever you have down there, It's only one of that. And you have to remember that forever, because that's what I don't like about people. They don't understand that.
The cheating is not good.
Yeah.
Cheating, like going on.
No, I'm not. It's not
cheating. Me personally, I've never cheated. I could say that proudly.
Well, you're only 16.
And I know. I'm only 16, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's in the future. I'm not saying I don't like it necessarily. I don't really find it. There's no point to cheat. I don't know if I've ever been cheated. Oh.
Maybe. Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that other one. But me personally, I don't really see the point of it. Because if you have the person that, and don't worry, I'm going to get it to that part. If you have the person that you wanted, and then you just want to kind of like, okay, let's jump into another pool. I don't think that's right. I get that. And I get that people change, and then you're not getting that attention from that somebody that you loved or you love. And then somebody else is giving it to you, and it's new, it's a new flavor, and you're like, okay,
it's like that puppy shit.
Yeah, and then it just makes you want to explore more, which makes, love can make you do bad things and good things,
Sometimes, yeah, I see that.
I don't know.
It should make you crazy.
Nah, but like, I mean, speaking from a person who is in like a relationship, like, I know, like, you just know, like, you can find somebody attractive on the street, like, oh, they're attractive, but I'm not attracted towards them.
Yeah, they're appealing to the eye, not appealing to the heart.
Exactly, and my thing is, I'm never like, oh, bro, like, tengo ganas, I want to, my coworker or like my neighbor or shit like that. Like, I don't have that, because you only focus on one person. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, that's how I see things.
I'm gonna do a brief break.
We're back. Okay.
We're not back. We never left. Anyways.
Okay. Well,
what I wanted to know was like the whole toxic thing. What do you guys think a toxica is, or Toxica and Toxico? Like, what is
and
that?
their traits.
Well, I know some people are really bad. Like some, like the toxic relationships. Like if you like you see on Instagram, like how your boyfriend be breaking all your shit. Punching holes in the wall. Like,
I seen that shit in real life.
I mean, me too. I know. I mean, me too. I just, whatever.
You ever had your phone broken?
Oh no.
When y'all go over to this place and you see a hole in the wall.
Yes, that's where you know.
You did.
Red flag.
Red flag.
I think just toxicness, this is what we're saying, is that. And then, like, it's the controllingness, or always constantly, like, I don't know. Everything that's not being nice, or being loving. Like, I just don't know. There's so much to it.
Yeah.
I've been through so much. I could go on for fucking ever. But,
let's have a whole podcast on you.
No. We don't want to do that.
Isamar 101, right?
Even though I think we could pretty much make a whole podcast. It would last in the whole fucking But, I mean, with all of us, we all got our own stories.
True.
But I mean, wow. Anyways, yeah. I don't like the controllingness. I don't like the
You feel like that's what a toxic or a toxico are? Someone who's controlling?
Someone who's controlling, someone who's abusive, somebody that's... yeah, well, I mean, you could be hella type of abusive. Mentally abusive, physically abusive.
Verbally abusive.
Yeah, so just any, like, that type of shit. Or within, both, both sides.
Yeah.
But,
even, like, kids at my age, like, it is sad to see people, just go... And, like, when you realize that, like, how young you guys are and just how disgusting you guys can be, that's just kind of, like, what breaks my heart. I realized, like, in one of my relationships, like, as a young kid and, like, seeing what was really, like, going down and really seeing, like, outside of the box, it was really gross, and to experience, like, a little bit, like, of on, like, what that felt, I guess, like, verbally, it was just, it messes with you, and it takes a part of you, I really feel, and you can't ever get that part back, which sucks, and it scars you, and it makes you think about, like, how will I be in the next relationship?
Yeah,
like, how do I move on? In your trust. Your trust is so rocky with people. You don't know if you can open up to certain people because, por ejemplo, like, when it comes to, like, toxic relationships or toxicos or toxicas, they have a thing about throwing stuff in your face, because they either hold on to grudges and they don't let you move forward. They don't give you that chance. They don't give you that chance to really show them that you're trying, that you're changing, that you're just trying to breathe,
I feel that.
And a lot of people don't let you do that nowadays. It's like, no, like, I get that you're trying, but understand you still did this, and you still did that. You're still making this a habit.
Damn,
constantly throwing it, and that's not healthy.
It's not healthy, but, like, it is hard. That's something I do have to work on too. But, like, I mean, because my mentality in this is obviously, I know it's not a good thing, but and I was telling this actually to someone last weekend. But I was like, I'm like, when you hurt me specifically, my mind's like, all right, physically or even just emotion, my thing's like, all right, I have to hurt you now the way you hurt me.
Yeah, but you see where that's not
okay. I know it's not good, but because it feels good. I just want to, like, step on them, but I know that's not okay.
Look, she thinks like that, but she don't do that.
Exactly. I'm not gonna fucking do it, bitch. I'm not gonna fucking hurt somebody the way they fucking hurt me. That's how I feel.
Yeah, but you'd be like,
but that's someone you love.
But bitch, is that not a good feeling to have? That's why I talk about it so much, because I don't like the feeling. Like, it's just like, it feels like this. You just wanna,
How can you feel that when you don't do it? Like, it's weird.
Bitch, you, like, it's the hurt.
So you just speak out of anger because it's like...
But I'm telling you my emotion. I'm telling you what I want, like, basically what I want
to do that.
Sometimes. I sometimes want to hurt the person how they hurt me. Yes. I know that is not okay, though. And that's why, obviously, I haven't done anything to hurt people, especially my relationship. No, but I was like, I was also myself in a little toxic relationship about your age, too. No, honestly, maybe, like, a little bit younger or whatever.
No,
like,
I was young.
I was younger. No, like, it was, like, a little kid relationship. It started off in middle school, led all the way to high school. But the minute we got into high school, like, this little vato, like, was like, bro, like, I couldn't, like, we had a friend group, right? And if one of the homies were walking next to me, he'd be like, bro, why the fuck you walking next to him? I'm like, are you fucking smoking dick? Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, and, like, I needed help una vez for, like, a fucking, like, a math question or some shit, and, like, they were blowing me up, telling me, you're so dumb, you're so stupid, like, why couldn't I ask him for help, and all this other shit. You know who you are. I'm just kidding.
I'm finna say his name.
No, you ain't.
Featuring.
No. I mean, we don't even talk no more, but, like, it was just so ridiculous. And I told, like, even my friends, like, would come to me, like, yeah, like, he's not a good person to be in a relationship with. I was like, I know, but I had to leave him. Like, I did like him at the end of the day. Like, I was like, oh, he cute, whatever. Pero, that wasn't right.
And you know what sucks? You say, like, it's the little things that make you stay. It's like, oh, but this person still does this, and they still make me feel like this at sometimes, and they're like, oh, like, there's still, you have hope, Yeah.
For me, one thing is, don't buy my love. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
Don't buy me things because I I love new shit. Who the fuck don't love new clothes, new shoes, whatever
I
the
love
fuck.
that shit.
But don't think that's what's gonna make me fall in love with you.
And that's
because I'm always been a broke bitch, and I'm even if I have more money later on in my future, like I'm still not materialistic. I don't know if I'll ever really fucking be, but I hate that.
But
shit.
like, that's the thing though. Everybody has their own different types of the way of showing love. You know.
Yeah.
Like people be like, oh, it's more about like touch, like let's cuddle together, or it's like, bro, I bought you this fucking bag, I bought you these new shoes.
Yeah, and I'm more of the give me the love, like the attention, like the cuddles, like the kisses, the love. Like
you're physical.
I want both. So I'm just kidding.
I feel
I'm cool with the holidays.
Valeria, what's yours? Are you more of like a verbal, or are you like a physical person?
What like break my back? Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I said something.
Because we all know.
What? No, I am.
50 Shades of Grey.
It's so hard to not just be out here. 50 Shades blowing our shit on
50 Shades of Brown.
50 Shades of Brown.
Valerie got like this type of brown shade that she's like into.
I think my. You mean like my love style? Or what is it called?
The way you type of
I think I'm a physical.
Physical?
I was right.
Yeah.
See? No, I really am. I don't like for people to like you said, like buy and I think that's the fucked up part is right, because people like a lot their love language, right? So if they love to be bought shit, that's how they express their love, and they don't understand that that's not the way that you don't like. That's another like if you don't understand your partner's way of loving, right? So it's like even though you love to be bought gifts, doesn't mean that she's gonna want to be bought gifts, because it doesn't mean shit to you, right? Your love language is physical touch or words of affirmation and shit like that. And I mean, it's the same thing with me. Like, don't buy me. Like, that's why I was like, when people fight and then they bring you flowers.
Oh no, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah,
I'd be like, roll the fucking blunt.
Like they're trying to like buy you over.
Yeah, and that's not. I think like my thing is like, give me a hug, give me a kiss,
something that's sincere.
Yes,
yeah.
That's like, that shit that made me want to do everything for you. I don't give a fuck, like, because I'm such an affectionate person that I can give that back. You know what I mean? So it's like if you can give me like that freaking,
and it's free, and it's free.
My nose is so bad right now. So
go blow your nose, bitch. I can see her. I can see this bitch booger coming out here. Honestly, I feel like throwing up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, though.
We talking too much, and then this bitch got her booger hanging out.
Yeah, she got cruda. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm so hungover if we didn't say that in the beginning of the fucking video.
Just making sure.
But I like overall, like I felt like this topic was really, really good for us, just to see where we all come from. Don't look at me, and just.
Y'all are something else.
Our way of loving. What we see is cool. What we see is not cool. So, yeah. Okay, well that wraps up today's podcast. A little spicy, a little 3-stay, a little toxic.
Yeah, you guys. So don't fucking forget to like and share and subscribe. Okay? Click that link, that little thingy, and we love all the support.
Exactly, that thing. Click it. All right, y'all. Remember to be real.
Stay real.